Looks like we are here tonight. Seems like no matter how soon I get started putting all this stuff together, I wind up being behind because I get distracted by stuff. But here we are at Coldborough Farms tonight, multiplayer again, part 7. I was thinking about doing one of the new maps because I haven't done the Fichtelberg or what's the other one, Aberdeen or Lawford or whatever it's called. Lawson, Lawford, Aberdeen, whatever. But you know, we're kind of a little bit far on this, and we've had a number of people playing multiplayer here, so I wanted to give this another shot. I wasn't even really planning on doing Farm and Sim tonight, but there's been so many other things going on. It was just easier for me not to have to try and work on something else. Although I did play around a little bit with that Moonbase Alpha, I think it is NASA Moonbase Alpha, which is kind of interesting. But I think I think the reason it's free, I'm pretty sure it's free, because they still have some work to do on that yet. Anyway, I was doing a little bit of cleaning up here on the farms and trying to figure out what's going on. We have had some front loader stuff here, front loaders. Oh, and let me just identify first off, Donna577. Thank you so much for following. Apparently, you followed when I was not here, uh, not in between streams, and I just want to say thank you for stopping by and hitting that follow button. I really appreciate that, and I hope that we're going to see you a little bit later on tonight. So, but if not, maybe Thursday or possibly Saturday too. So, we'll see. In the meantime, in between time, let's see what else we got going here. So yeah, I did a little bit of cleanup. I think I threw away a sold basically. Trying to we had a front loader attachment here, but nothing that actually could hold the front loader attachment. So it's like, okay, well that probably got sold at some point. So trying to clean up some of the things that are just sitting about and have absolutely no purpose. And in the process, I believe that I sold a bale spike that goes to a skid steer, which I'm not particularly interested in the skid steers, but somebody was, so they have a skid steer, and I killed it. Well, not entirely. The skid steer's still here, and pretty soon we'll be there. Oh, I should have got him started. Okay, got right by him. There he is. Okay, on the road again. So, man, I have such a hard time steering with these things because I always tend to oversteer, and it's kind of a late response steer too. So, one of the reasons why I'm not particularly fond of the skid steers in the game, but some people are, so hi to ho. But I was thinking this needs to be, oh, seeing my thing still doing the automatic backup stuff. But I have a need for this because one of the things I picked up in between while I was cleaning up stuff was a potato packer. That almost sounds dirty. Yeah. So, but yeah, I wanted to try this little piece of equipment out in creating packing crates of potatoes. But now, of course, I'm going to need something to load them up, and it's either the teleloader or this skid steer. So I got to get the skid steer down there. And what I really need also is I need some kind of a trailer to put the crates on, to put the packets on. And that's going to come up pretty soon here. So we'll see what's going on in just a minute. Of course, now I got my super speedy skid steer heading in the dark for that territory. So if you're out there just lurking about, thanks so much for stopping in. Don't forget to hit that follow button there. We're on Coldborough Farms here. This is kind of part 7 of a series that I've been streaming lately with multiplayer. If you are a follower, you're welcome to stop in and jump in and play. I've got the money tool enabled. We can buy and sell anything we want. We've already got more equipment than what we need out here, especially for just one player like me. Yeah, so I'm rushing to the potato field right now, which I had meant to get the potato picker started up there when I flew by it. It's still trying to clean up that field, and it's an odd-shaped field, so it's going to take a little while. And this is field 12 that I'm heading to. Field 11 we own also. But the idea behind Field 12, we bought Field 12 because it had potatoes on it, and we could go ahead and harvest that. And actually, this is Talking Toby's task. So that's the TTT, the Talking Toby task. And so this is what I'm talking about right here. See, I got the thing to load up some potatoes into some packing. And so I'm going to have to be able to pick those up and put those. Hey, who we got? Talking Toby! Oh, if I can figure out... Okay, if you can figure out what mod you're missing, well, remember, just hit details, and if you hit details, it'll tell you what mod or mods you're missing. There were a couple of new mods out, so I don't know if you've got those or not. But, you know, if you're in the game and you're getting ready to join the game and you don't get the join button, it's, you know, start button is because you have something missing, and if you click on details, it'll tell you which one you're missing. And if you tell me which one you're missing, basically, if you've got everything in there except beta, you can join the game, because I don't quite have everything. So, anything from Mod Hub except the beta, and the only map I have here is this map. Well, but you're seeing my game in the thing, right? In the list, you're seeing my game in the list. This is a... Let me hang on here. That's interesting. What could you possibly be missing unless it's the map itself? Was there an update to this map that that you don't have? Everything's updated. There's no red circles in your mod hub. So you might want to check that first. And I guess let me just back out of the game here and see what we got. So I saved the game. Let me go ahead and quit the game right here. See if we can figure out which one that is. Because if you're having a problem, somebody else is probably having a problem too. So, well, or will have a problem. That's odd. I did kind of go out and make a modification here, but the modification was I had two of an item that were showing up, each with, but it was the same item twice, only with different hash values. So I went out and I deleted both of those, and I wonder if that isn't what one of them is on yours. If maybe you had one of those old, but no, I wasn't including that before. And so now I'm including it. And let's see, mods. Okay. So I can't imagine what mods you might be missing, but these are the installed mods that I have here. So, oh, it looks like Lawfolds is installed. Yeah, well, it's installed. So all this stuff is installed. But I can't imagine why you're not... and just about everything is up and set up in this, except for the maps. I made sure that all except for this map are in there. So as far as maps are concerned, and I even uninstalled some stuff. It's odd that you're not getting any information, though, that identifies what you're missing. How can you be missing anything if the only thing I have in here is what is in the mods? Well, I guess the one thing I could do is, yeah, I just can't imagine what would be missing. What's not there anymore? Because I know one of the things that they have done in the past is they've gone out and they've eliminated some of the things that used to be there. And when they do that, that screws everything up because I already have it added in. So now it doesn't show up. It probably doesn't show up because it's not there anymore. So the question is, what is no longer in the Mod Hub list that is in my game that was in the Mod Hub list at one point? I wish they wouldn't do that. If they're going to take it out, you know, they should at least give something that says, okay, these are no longer here, or whatever, because it's really, this has happened before, where I had mods that had been included from an earlier download from Mod Hub, and then somebody tried to join and they couldn't find those. And because they couldn't find those, I was going to put a list of all of these too. Hang on just a second here. I got a list of all of these somewhere. I think I'm just going to have to put the list up so that people can actually download it from a site. I think that's what I'm going to have to do because they keep changing it here and they don't tell anybody. I've even had stuff that was in beta not be in beta anymore, but be in the regular. And I had stuff that was in the regular that wasn't there anymore because they updated it. So they removed what was there, and even though they updated it, it had the same stuff that was in the original. It's not the same anymore. That's okay. No. You got me on a rant now. So because ModHub is just, I mean, the mods here through ModHub have just really been kind of messing us up sometimes, and that's kind of annoying. No, you're not derailing me at all with this. It's just, hey, talking Tohi, who's that? Okay, Rage, yeah. I feel like my neighbor's dog. So, what I can do is maybe, let's see, is I could try to remove some things, but I don't know what to remove or what not to remove that may or may not be there. So, if I go to here, well, let me just double check. Let me just double check again the betas and make sure that I didn't leave, because I just decided I made sure that I removed all the betas. I thought. So that when I went back in, I could choose everything, and that's what I wound up doing. So I have added some stuff from the last time that I was playing the game. I have everything in there now. The question is it something that was a beta at this point? And so I don't think I have any betas in there. Double check. And I did that specifically and removed all the, or thought I removed all the betas, so that I could say, yep, it's everything but the betas. And then I don't have to worry about unselecting stuff like I had to before. And I could just say, okay, everything. Except, of course, the two special tractors that we start out with. But it's just odd that you're not getting any information to tell you what it is that's not there anymore. And that's the odd part. And like I say, if you're having a problem, you're not the only one that's going to have a problem then, I'm thinking. But none of the betas that exist here are there. And, all right, so these are all the ones that are installed. Let me see if there's one other way that I can look at this real quick. I really kind of hate to have to do this because ModHub is got there. Okay, I'll restart and see if you can get in. But I think it's still going to be a bit of a problem. In the meantime, I'll take a look at something else here. So multiplayer, we're going to do, oops, sorry, I don't want to join game, I want to create the game. We're going to do the Coldborough Park Farms. Okay, I'll tell you what, why don't you look at your list of stuff, and I'm just going to run down this list here real quick, quick enough so that you can see what is there and what isn't there, and you could try to compare it against your list. So, okay, down to the Brantner, and the Brantner down to vehicle switch group. I mean, just, you can check your own mods, is what I'm saying, okay? You don't have to actually try to join the game to see what is or isn't there. Okay, all right. Well, then, bye-bye. We'll see you later, I hope. It's just beyond me what's actually missing. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hey, Mother in a Jar, how you doing tonight? What's going on? We were getting started on the game here, but apparently there's something in here that is not showing up for Talking Tohi to be able to join. When she goes out and takes a look at it, it's not there, whatever that would be. I wonder if it would be this guy right here. I wonder if that would be it. T234. I'll have to see what that one is. 234. That might be that, I don't think so. T234WR edition. Don't even know what that is. Let me go ahead and continue with this, do the start, and let me see if I can see that in the stuff. So what's going on with you, Mother in a Jar? You doing all right? Starting up tonight? I see. Okay. Did I not click? I thought I clicked start. Now I gotta try to remember what that tractor was, the T234. Okay, start and bring up the map. So yeah, one of the things I did was I went out and I made sure that I had uninstalled all of the beta mods from ModHub, so that I could just go out and I could say, okay, just add everything, and not worry about there being any beta mods included in that. With the exception of, unselecting those two special tractors that we get for pre-ordering. I unselected those. And then unselected any maps that aren't here. But Tony was having a problem getting in. So I was wondering, there was one other tractor that I think I downloaded, which was that, 84 mile an hour tractor. But let's see. It's a VRT. This one here. This is the one. I bet you this is the one she doesn't have, and I added that in. That's probably why it's not showing up, because it's not actually in the mods. I'll bet you that's it. Let me go back out and make sure that that's not there. That's too bad. We're not going to be using the 80 mile an hour tractor there, so. But at least I think I know what it is that's the problem there. Okay. So let me quit the game. Let me unselect that one as I start the game up again. I wasn't sure if I had that one already installed or not, if I had included that one or not. But I'll bet you that's it. She doesn't have the 80 mile an hour tractor. And I bet you there's a lot that don't have the 80 mile an hour tractor either, because that was a Christmas present from Giants. And if you didn't get it, you didn't get it. Although I'm sure you still can get it. So we're going to go multiplayer again. We're going to create the game. We're going to go back to Coldborough here and continue with that. And I'm going to go to that tractor, which is pretty far down towards the bottom here. There it is. Slow down. This one right here, and unselect that one, and I'll bet you that's what that is. So let me continue that, start it up. The first thing I want to do is save it, so I make sure that I've saved that out of the game. Hey, alright, and we're already up for like 17 minutes. There we go. Because I really would like to have other people playing. And that tractor, that's another one. So I've got 3 tractors that technically we won't be using because nobody else or many people don't have them. I sure would like to have that 80 mile an hour tractor though. Let's see. Go get some straw. Okay, bring the straw back. Okay, take it over there. Goes twice as fast as the fastest tractor we have. So, as we have access to. All right. Okay. So back on track here. While I try to figure out. Let's see. One other thing I need to have is I need to have a. Both those have red? Yeah, they do. Alright, one of the other things I want to need is I want to need a... You know what? I think I can actually do that with the other tractor, though. I'm going to leave this guy here for right now so other people have access to that. Nope. This tractor. So, loosen your hold. Go up here for a minute and jump out because it'll be so much easier than trying to tab through everything. We'll hire you up again and we're out. There we go. So we got the tater pickers picking taters again. And now what I need is I need a kind of a flatbed. I think I need a flatbed trailer. For the And I'm going to try to get one that, boy, I tell you, the only thing is that a lot of times these flatbed trailers got that weird front end, and I don't like that. I don't like it at all. So let's see what we got here for trailers. Let's see. I'm thinking that that's going to be on cars, maybe miscellaneous. Let's see if we got some stuff here in miscellaneous. Concrete rollers and all sorts. Let's see, it's called Land Rover Defender. Oh, really? The Land Rover? That's not in there? Must have been something removed. I thought it would be that 80 mile an hour tractor, so I took the 80 mile an hour tractor out of there. But, okay, let me go back out and fix that then. Save right here. Land Rover, really? I thought that one looked a little bit odd in my list, but and thought that it might have been a beta or something, but maybe it was a beta and the beta's not there anymore, so I couldn't uninstall it. See, that's the problem also with betas, definitely with betas. It's one reason why I try not to use the betas. So let's see. You know what? I'm just going to actually just remove that in its entirety. Land Rover Defender. So but I could swear that that's in one of the Land Rover Defender, unless they did an update or did something weird. Not responsible for you. Whatever. Okay. So, as far as I'm concerned, oh yeah, see, there's nothing in here. That means it was probably a beta, and it's not in beta anymore because there's nothing in there. So, son of me gun. Okay. So I'm going to leave out the 80 mile an hour tractor though too, because I don't think anybody's going to have that right now. So it's 3 tractors that I'm leaving out, but thanks for pointing that one. Thanks for finding that one. I appreciate that, and sorry for the problem with that. Okay, so we'll start that back up. Now we should be good. So, gee, I wonder how you figured that out if it wasn't showing anything up. You'll have to tell me later on. Yeah, no. I guess I didn't. Okay. Yeah, don't want it. That's why we took it out. Okay, and continue, and start. Land Rover Defender. You'll have to tell me later on how you managed to figure that out. We'll talk, okay? Ah, bless her heart. Joan Rivers has passed away. So many people. So it's actually over freezing today. It has gone above freezing here today. Yay! The snow has started to drip slowly away. Huge chunks of ice and snow are falling off our roof and killing all our bushes, smashing them out and about in our flower garden in front of our house. Yay! Okay, I guess we're going to have a planting season. So, Tohi, see if you can't join again. I hope you can. And actually, why am I not hearing anything? Let's see. Oh, because first off, I'm not in anything. There we go. Alrighty. And secondly, so let's see now. I was going to try to buy a trailer. If I can find one that satisfies my need, my aesthetics. Let's try miscellaneous. We tried miscellaneous. Miscellaneous didn't work. So that left us kind of like with the trailer that's at bale handling. This thing, I hate that trailer. I've actually sold 2 of those trailers that people have bought because I hate that trailer so much. Oh, this one too. I hate that one too. There must be a trailer. Oh, that one looks kind of nice. Oh, that's the Marshall that I couldn't have before because I had two of these in my list, and they had different hash numbers on them. So I think one was a mod. It may have been a beta at one point, and the other one was after it got moved out of beta, I'm thinking. So, but now I have this one. This is a nice trailer. This is the trailer I want. Select the trailer. What color will the trailer be? What color will the trailer be? B? B as in blue? Accept you, accept you, accept you. Okay, I'm in the middle of the shop. Hang on. Let's make it orange. And we'll have a rim color of red. And now I buys it. I buys it there, okay. And now I get out and back and accept. Okay. You are accepted. You have been accepted. Wow. Synchronizing. And so now we are synchronizing while we are waiting. And soon we will have a party. There we go. Hot dog. 12,300 on a new vehicle because I wanted to paint it. Oh, by the way, we get to play in the dark tonight too, in this game too right now. I think. Well, wait a minute. I'm thinking again. Hold on. Okay. Which is a bad thing. I was going to say that I think that all the fields that we have been planted and fertilized are up to date. I think they are up to date. We shall see if they are or if they are not. So yeah, I dumped some potatoes on the ground because I wanted to see if that thing would pick them up, but that thing doesn't pick them up. That also means that I need to get, one of the things we need to get is a, by the way, Toey, this is your field here, you know, with the potatoes and everything. And so what I did here was, like in between games, is I got this guy right here. That if you load potatoes into this thing, you can choose the option to enable pallet creation, which creates those pallets that we were just looking at. Conversely, in theory, and I haven't tested it out yet, this can also be used to transfer potatoes. However, it might transfer potatoes just like a regular conveyor belt. But I haven't gotten any other conveyor belt. I haven't figured out how to put potatoes into it to make it a conveyor belt. But I can see where it would send the potatoes out the back of the same place that it creates the crates. So, all right. Oh, okay. Well, that's going to be a while because it's like, what, 9 o'clock at night right now on this? Hold it right there, buddy. Stop that. Okay. Go back to work on 12? Yeah, that's where we are. We're on 12. The crates and everything are on 12. Stop it. Let's see, where am I now? There we go. Okay, so we'll do this. Yeah, I don't like this little piece of equipment, but somebody had it out already, so rather than buy more equipment. No, you do this. I'm just playing around with this stuff for just a minute here because I want to see what this does, but oh, doggone it. Auto back, auto reverse. Again. Yeah, I tell you, you know, Toey, we're going to have to talk. I think you and I both need to get new controllers, and I got an idea where we can get some for a relatively fair price. And I think we're just going to have to do that. Because we both are experiencing this problem here, and this is just not acceptable. It's not acceptable. Really? You want to be like that, huh? I get the feeling I'm not supposed to pick them up right from this side. Yeah. See, I'm supposed to pick them up from the front there. Well, want to be that way about it, huh? Okay. Mash them taters. Yeah, really. If you're not cheating playing the game right now, if you're not cheating, chatting. Oh, okay. I did not make the translation. Okay, so yeah, thanks. No problem, no problem. No problemo. Okay, except this guy's just being a pain here, so we have to figure out why he's being a pain. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. And, hey, did I tell you to do that? No, I did not. Stop it. This is just becoming too painful. Autocorrect, yeah, I hear ya. Stupid autocorrect. Oh, Tony, I see you just standing out in the middle of the yard there. What's going on? Yeah, there's some potatoes. Alrighty. So, this is a nice stable trailer. This is a lot better than the other trailer that you were looking at before. So, let's see. What's that? Rehired the harvester and wanted to see what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Well, I had to be rehired? Why do you have to be rehired? Did he quit? Because I had hired him before. That's why he stopped, because he was full, I thought. So, okay. There we go. If I go far enough forward, I can just jump. He was empty and stopped. Yeah, I don't know why he was stopped, because I know why he was empty. Okay. So yeah, just now the thing is that these pallets, you can take these pallets like you do with the doggone, this thing is so sensitive. You can take these pallets and drop them in the pigs. Is what this is about. So that was kind of a thing I was playing with the idea there on how we could just make pallets out of potatoes there. Yeah, perfect for the pigs, exactly. It'd be perfect for the pigs. And the way you make, next time, or any time at this point, what you could do is take the tractor off that other tipper and bring it over to that potato thingy. Oh, that potato conveyor. Oh, it's like playing tug of war here, isn't it? Okay. And and run it up under the harvester with a straw bale. No, with a straw bale. I don't. You mean like? I don't know what you mean. You mean just like drop a straw bale for the pigs? I don't know, because I've never done pigs, so I don't have any idea what that would be. Oh, wrong way, okay. I think I can push that over real easy. Oh, it'll even push it off. Yeah, okay. So, let's straighten that out a little bit and drop it down just a tad. Whoa there, buddy. Don't get excited. All right. Can we get this out of here without blowing up? Yay! Alrighty. Two potato packets. Two potato packets. Yeah, so if you run that up underneath the, but don't turn on the make, key, the I key turns on the packet maker. Don't turn that on until you're ready to make packets and where you want to make packets, because it'll come out the back side on the left-hand side. Is what will happen the minute that it's got potatoes in there. And it'll create these little pallets of 200 each. But yeah, just go over and run it under there and get some potatoes. No, you can't pick those potatoes up. I tried that. You're gonna try to pick those potatoes, it won't do that. No matter how you position the thing. And it does not pick up planted potatoes. You have to get them from the harvester. Or you have to have somebody load them in there if not from the harvester. So. Whoa! No, don't drop them. They're just about to go off the edge there. Okay, right there. Just put it down right there. Don't mess with that. Okay. Okay, it's hard to tell here. Are we down? Okay, down. All right. Can I back out now? There we go. Wow. Yeah, when do you see the next one goes knocking that baby over? Go pushing them right off the edge. I am not real good with this stuff. So, and you probably have noticed that. Okay, give me a little bit more down. Get it all the way down to the ground. All right. Okay, getting there. Right in there is about where I want to be. Get this baby down a little bit more there. Oh, don't bind. No binding, please. Okay. Can we get, oh, no, you don't want to let go, do you? Oh, look at it. It's sitting up on top of it now. It's not even in the... It actually popped down through the bottom of it there. Look at that. It got under the whole crate. Okay, careful with that one there, buddy. Whoa, don't do that. How am I going to get that out if it's like underneath? Okay, here we go. Let's see. Raise it up just a little bit and... Oh, I thought maybe I could make it go flying forward. It doesn't want to go. Okay, I'm going to have to do this the really, really, really hard way now. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is really going to hurt. Okay, let's see. Just a little bit more forward. All right. And really, you're just going to hang on? Just going to hang on for dear life, huh? Whoa! Doggone you, son of a gun. Just knock all the potatoes off the other side. How annoying. My goodness, went charging like you wouldn't believe, huh? I wonder if I can actually push that over. Stop. Yeah, too heavy. And it won't let me push it over either. So, okay. So that's going to be fun. Now it gets to go in on its side. Alright. However that might happen. Stop it. I don't think I can bend it down that far, can I? Let's see. Oh yeah, pretty much. What are you doing in the tractor? Wrong way. Come on, get out. Jeez, what a pain. What a maroon. Okay, try not to get too excited here. Try not to get too excited, Billy boy. Stop. Alright, and down, and down, and down. Man, these things will never hold. Yeah, that's why I need auto load stuff, man, because this is really painful for me. So, all right. Oh, you're not gonna push it on, huh? Okay. Stop it. There we go. Okay. Wow. Put one on, knock one off. Put another. Put another one on, knock another one off. Huh? Let's see. Okay. We'll give it a shot here. Let's see. Can we just tap it? Just a little tap. There we go. Just a little bit more. Okay. So sensitive. All right. Hey, I'm finally gonna get the last one. Woohoo! Only one more, and then I can quit this stupid stuff. Okay. Yeah, which reminds me, Toey, I think you also have as much problem, if not more, than with the skid steer. So, and we don't have a single tractor that has a front loader on it. So if you want to do this and you want to use a tractor with a front loader, you have to buy it with the front loader attachment. Just get one of the small ones if you're going to do that, though, you know, because you don't need anything big to be doing this kind of stuff. We do have two small ones right now that I have hooked up to the spreaders, fertilizer spreaders, over at quote unquote my farm, the central farm, whatever. If you wanted to take one of those and put a front loader on that, that's fine. And a pallet fork, okay. And then hopefully that one can just always be there for that. There's two schools of thought in a lot of that, though. You know, either I'm going to buy a new tractor to do whatever it is that I want to do, or I'm going to take somebody else's tractor to do what I want to do. Take it easy there, buddy boy. Alright, let's go forward a little bit more and we'll drop that thing down, we hope. Yay, alright, I did it. Okay, I am done with that. Yeah, you got see. Yeah, well, you know, I tell you, yeah, exactly. You know, just about could if we had a ramp or something like that. But we don't have any ramp for stuff like that. That's the only problem. Yepper. I wonder if this stuff straps down too. Let's see. Yeah, fasten tension belts is L. So now we got tension belts across that. Okay, and to unfasten them. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, and I see you got the idea on how to do that. So once it fills one, then you got to move it so it can do another one. And they're each about 2 tons of potatoes, 2,000 pounds of potatoes on each one, so each pallet. So yeah, but those will be perfect for the pigs that way. Now we got to do is figure out what to do with them taters, what is sitting there. Unless you want to use the skid steer. If you want to use the skid steer, I'll leave it here. If you want to try to use the skid steer to put stuff up there. Okay. Alright, I'll leave it there then. Let's see. There was something else I wanted to do too. Having to do with potatoes. Oh, not just potatoes, but other stuff too. So I want to get some conveyor belt. And actually, yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. Is I'm going to get that small conveyor belt that'll pick it up off the ground, and see if that's enough to put potatoes from the ground there into your pallet maker. If not, I'll probably have to get another one too, but we're going to have them anyway to get some of this stuff out of some of these places, unless we're just going to use a bucket loader. But man, bucket loaders. One thing I like about conveyors is you can kind of put them on auto, say, okay, start loading up this truck and go do something else and come back later. And maybe reposition it if you have to, but it has such a wide trigger on the back of it, which is really slick, that it will pick up just about anything within a pretty good range. And so, like, I was thinking all those potatoes that you have in your shed, we could take a conveyor like this and put them into that little machine that you've got right there and create pallets out of them and stack the pallets up. And then anytime you wanted something, of course, depending upon how high you want to stack those up, you might want to use a teleloader instead, but I'm not real good with teleloaders either, so. Why am I here? I'm here for a conveyor. Let's see, I'm going to try first off, called a belt system, and we'll take, this is the only one that can actually pull them off the ground, so. And we only got these 4 types. So let's see. Okay. I don't know if that's going to do it or not. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's tall enough to be able to do that. Although what I might be able to do, I think I can do it this way. Well, it just decided to do it by itself because that's reverse, and so it just decided to go in reverse by itself. But this is what I wanted to do right here. Because it's got kind of an opening in the back and it's got a pretty good trigger. Let's see, and it got all them potatoes up. Okay, so that's good. It's not exactly what I was hoping for, but oops, wrong way. Hoping for a little bit more on that. I don't think there's anything else I can hook that up to on this guy here, but at least it was able to do that much, so that's pretty good. Alright, well, I hope everybody's able to be in the chat today. So it looks like we got Twitch people on here right now, nobody from YouTube tonight, so that's alright. And again, if you're just lurking, I hope you're enjoying it. If oh, Helper A has a full grain tank. Okay, well, you know what that means? That means I get to go and empty the grain tank, which is actually why I did this. Nighty-doity-doity-doity. Yeah, it does a real good job of unloading its entire contents very quickly. So one of the things I do like about the beaten potato harvesters is it may take them a while to actually harvest it, but it takes them no time at all to empty it. Yeah, just replant those, would you? Okay. So now these have to go somewhere. And I think there's enough potatoes right now, and some others growing too, that I can sell these. So I'm going to sell these. Because I don't think I've hardly sold anything at the store. So I wanted to sell something at the store. Oh, actually, this sign. Oh, we're gonna go that way. I really want to go this way though. Right, there we go. So I believe this is a sell point. It's at least a storage point, but I believe it's a sell point too. Pretty good. And 6,000. Peanuts. But it will, in the long run, all them potatoes are going to save us. Going to save us money on pig food, so that's good. Alright, so what else can I do right now? Let's see, we've got nothing going on here. And that's just a rake, and this guy's out here doing nothing. New Holland W170C. Which I'm not really sure what the difference is between this and the other one, except that this one is a mod. But it holds all the same equipment as that other one, so. And it looks almost exactly the same. Oh, you know, one thing that I haven't looked at since people have been doing this is how our animals are doing. So, because I haven't been doing anything with animals. And make sure Toei has some money there, because I forgot to do anything about that. And aminals. Okay, here we go. Pigs are 100%, cows are 100%, and sheep are 100%. Let's see, straw and grass for cows. It looks like they need straw and grass. Why do they need, where do they need grass? They don't need grass. They got silage and hay. Cleanliness, okay, so that's one thing. 100% cleanliness on the pigs, doing a good job there. But the sheeps are down to 96%. We've got 5% in wool there. You got 12 sheep, 18 pigs, and 32 cows. Cleanliness is going to be an issue there, and water. You know, that might be something else that you want too, Toei, is a bucket for your for the front loader to clean up around the pigs. I don't know why it needs to have grass or straw. Where do you put the grass or the straw? I know what it consists of. 20% grass, they say. 50% base food, which is silage or hay, and 30% power food. I wonder if that's why it's holding 16,000 now instead of the other. So 50% silage. I thought that was straw and not grass, because that seems, because that's what I was putting into the mixture there for cows. What's with the grass? What's with the grass and the straw? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about, because that's all part of the. That's all part of the total mixed ration, right? So you tell me I gotta go put some grass in somewhere? It doesn't make sense. I need to go and take a look at this, because I have not done anything with the animals. And Keegan has been handling the sheep and the cattle here, so, and he's not here right now. So I need to take a look and see what's going on. Mit einem Kauen. Let's see. Wrong. Cows. Caretaking. Alright, first off, caretaking. When they're happy enough, feed them, give them water, and change their bedding by using a straw floor or something similar. Don't really think I need a straw blower. I just need to drop straw in there. Cows. You have to feed them regularly. Cows eat grass, hay, silage, and total mixed ration. Cows produce the highest amount of milk when they receive total mixed ration. Well, so we can go. Know how to do that. So I just don't know why they need separately grass, but I understand why they might need separately straw. Okay. Optimize, okay, milk production of your cows. See, that's what we're doing. The top part then is the hay. You can tell because I got a little sun symbol next to it there, so that's like grass. Got a little grass symbol in the middle of it. And they're very free with the way this symbol works. Sometimes it's a standalone symbol. Sometimes it's a symbol like this inside of what looks to be like a bundle. And then there's inside a bundle with the sun, and in different places they will use different symbols to represent the same thing. For example, in the total mixed ration, they actually looks very similar to grass, which is the little spiky plant like that. But you can tell the difference between that. Have several feedstuffs, hay, silage, straw, and weigh and blend them into a complete ration. If you have a mixed wagon attached or you're driving self-propelled model, to get ideal forage, all bars have to be within the forage with the range marked. With the arrows, you can fill mixer wagons with a front loader plus shovel or with a wheel loader. So, but the the drivable one has a brush on the front. You can just go over and collect it if you've got bundles of it out there. We've got bundles of straw, grass, but not hay. So I still don't know why they need grass, and I don't know where we put it anyway. Oh. But there was one other thing I needed to do, and that was to try and get that straw that Keegan loaded into the center feeding bins. Now he said he could drop a hay bale in there, but dropping the straight straw in there didn't, or I'm sorry, straw bale in there, but dropping the loose straw in there seemed to just float all over the place. So let me see what I can do about that, and then maybe I'll see what I can do about cleaning things up. So, nope, not doing any lumber operations with me today. And this is kind of where I want to be, but what I want is I want that guy there. So I'm going to have to get me a tractor to do that. What tractor is this one? What is this one doing out here all by itself? Oh, okay. I don't know. Somebody swapping out the tractor. I think I'm stealing one of Toey's tractors. I'm stealing your tractor! Well, you got 3 tractors over here, so you don't need all 3 of these tractors. Actually, I think I'm stealing my tractor is what I'm doing. You got too many on 12? Yeah, I think actually I brought an extra one over, so, and that's what happened. And that's why you have too many now, because I brought this one over with this loader, with this belt, conveyor belt. And let's see, what was I going to use this for now? Oh yeah, I was going to try and get that straw out of the... Yeah, there's there's all those edges. They're like diagonal or something like that, so you can't really. You got to manually get those long strips that are on the outskirts of the central potato planting there. As a matter of fact, what you might do when you go to, it'd be a good idea to plow that anyway. It's going to need plowing, but when he goes to plow it, set the plow to create. I don't know if we should do that. Create new fields. It should be able to plow the stuff in between where, you know, it didn't plant before. So we'll see how that works out. Kind of left runners or whatever you want to call that there. In between some outskirts there. Either that or we'll plant grass out there and the heck with that. So. Yeah, it does look like a gate, but I don't think it is. See all that straw in there? For some reason, and I mean, Keegan had dumped an entire 50 tons of straw in there, and it didn't work out very well. So, and then he took and he moved it all over here, and then I picked it up, and he was just going to leave it here in the grass. I didn't want to leave it in the grass, so we'll bring that up, and let's see if we can There we go. See, it's picking it up there. There we go. That's what I want to do right there. So I think it's just about got it all too. That wasn't much left. And I had actually cleaned up a lot of it just driving a truck with a loader around it. So now this ought to be able to, yeah, just dump it right there. And so there we go. So you still think something's going on there, huh? No, just walk. Woo, phantom cow. All right. So, and I guess what I need to do is I need to do that. And I don't think that's actually straw on there right now. But there is now. Okay, now cut that out. Okay, we're gonna try this again then. Move it over here then. Well, that's interesting. Doesn't exist anymore. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Back it up until it's all off there. Okay. Alrighty. Good job. Good job. Now try not to run over that straw so it won't pick any up. There we go. Okay. The question is where to put this so it doesn't wind up picking up stuff. Unless we want it to. Maybe this is not the farm for this. Oh, maybe right there. For the time being. Let's see. I can beat that tractor up pretty good, huh? Okay, that's close enough. Close enough. Alrighty. So now what? In the dark. Doing stuff in the dark. Hmm. We got planting here. Looks like we're fertilized here, okay. We are fertilized up to date here, I'm pretty sure. And we can go ahead and check to see where we are on fertilization on this, but it's kind of hard to tell. It's been hard figuring out um, what is and is not fertilized here. Because apparently, okay, see now that's my pedal trying to do reverse. So these didn't do very well. It's really hard to tell too once they start. It looks like there's some plowing that didn't get done there initially, so it's really hard to tell once the plants start growing whether or not you have anything there or not. So, der. And these are doing all that. Now that's well fertilized. And I think the one thing we have here is 12 needs to be plowed, but we gotta wait for Toey to finish that. We got a few things down here, a few different things down here. Don't know what green is. Green the tractor? They got different colors. Green, green, yellow, yellow, yellow. So green must be the things that you can, yeah, because that would be the pickup truck, and then that's the tractor, and that's the potato planter right behind it. So that's what we got. We got attachments, and then we've got vehicles or whatever. What is that? And it's some kind of a harvester. And there's some kind of a harvester there. Then we got two harvesters here, a harvester there, and should be seeing Toey in a harvester here. But I think oh, on 12, that's why. Oh, but she's in it right now. Okay, because she's cleaning it up. Alrighty. Lighty-doity-doity-doy. Now what we going to do? So now we just gotta wait, I think, a little bit on some of this, and part of that will be speeding things up. So let's go ahead and speed everything up here a little bit, and we'll get this back into the shed. Look at that. Entire hedgerow, and I hit the one spot where I can't get through. Good choice, good choice. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah. I'm not going another week like this, I tell you right now. Vehicle running cost, animal upkeep. And that's what we need, is we need something to... Okay, I know what. This guy. And he has the bucket loader on there. Let's see if there's... I don't know where I do the cleanup though, that's the only thing. But I'm pretty sure I use the bucket loader to do it. Gotta be somewhere over here where these cows are doing their business. Oh, maybe it's in the stall itself, you think? Oh look, there's some cow. There's a cow that's actually laying down and sleeping. Isn't that special? Well, at 2 o'clock in the morning, I would expect something like that. What do you guys want? You want to get into barring? Yeah, you might want to go the other way. Let's see. Oh yeah, well I'm getting something. I don't know what I'm getting here. What am I getting? It looks like I'm getting hay. I don't think I want. Or, I don't think I want that. Why have I got hay in here? I think what I want is I want that. A lot of this garbage in here. I want to do some cleanup, but there's something else in the shovel. Why is there something in the shovel? What have I got in the shovel? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's got grass in the shovel. Why has it got grass or hay or whatever in the shovel? Yeah, the sun's coming up. Huh. Yeah, hold on to your hoofs. Yeah, don't get uppity with me. Am I cleaning up stuff or not? I don't know what I'm cleaning up, if anything. I don't clean up their manure or anything? Okay. Well, thanks for the hint. You watch a couple hours of this. Okay. It's like one of those comedy shows. I'm trying to remember which one that was. And they were trying to back around for a half an hour in just a little tiny spot. Okay, where are you guys spilling all your food? Is that what that is spilled food? Hmm. Are you sure you're cows? Because that's more like pigs. Maybe that's why I had some grass in that, because, or what appeared to be grass, is because that's what this is. Let's see. Yeah, I'm picking up something here. That's probably what that was, is I was picking that up. And that's why I had something suddenly in the bucket. In the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. Got some stuff in my bucket, dear Liza, some stuff. Well, you're not hardly picking up anything here. Let's go. There's some more right there. Pick that up. There we go. So if you're picking that up, then you ought to be able to pick this up too. What was this that I dumped over here? Let's pick that up. And I don't think I should have been dumping that over here. Okay. Oh, you don't like it? A little too tight there, huh? Yeah, just do it however you want to do it. It's fine with me. Just go whichever way you want to go. Okay. Now, out of the way, little piggies. Well, tell me that I made that clean now. Okay. While I'm here, go ahead and fill up the water. Okay. Well, let's see. Did that fix that? Let's see if that fixed that. Okay. Cows productivity cleanliness 61%. How's that even less now? Where are they putting all their stuff? Where are they making a mess? was all the food that was there. Is there any other place where maybe they got some food that might be a mess? Let's see. Oh, I see. Okay, well, then I'll give that a little while to... Thank you for that input. I'll give that a little while to update. Let's see if I can get all this in here now. No, you don't like straw? Oh, there we go. Okay, take your time, take your time. It's all right. We got all day here. You're not gonna get all that, are you? Do I need to go a little bit lower? Do I need to go a little lower? A little lower. I won't go any lower. How about that? Let it go a little lower. There we go. That's what I need to do. Got a little bit over here that was left over from that great big pile, I think. There we go. All right. There's a hole in my bucket. Here lies it. Here lies it. There's... Oh, same to you. Alright, let's go over here. Can we just drop it here, or do I have to do something special to get rid of it? No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, just that. Okay. There we go. I did some stuff. I got some stuff done. Yep, that's looking pretty clean right there. So here's my question though, if that thing also acts as a conveyor belt, then what do you conveyor into? That's the only thing. I guess it can do an unload right here. The whole purpose for which this was bought, which just amazes the heck out of me, was just to move this one tree that was cut down from the middle of the field. So how many hundreds of thousands of dollars did it cost for that tree? It doesn't make sense. But you know what? Since I'm here, this needs some work. This needs some work. Let me come in here and work on you just a little bit here, buddy. What are we going to do with you? You are one heck of a... Whew, you are one heck of a tree there, aren't you? I am looking for you, little tree. What are we going to cut today, huh? Let's see. Is that it? Okay, I think that's it. And Nope. There it is. Okay. Couldn't remember which button that was. There's a hole in my bucket. Dear Eliza, dear Eliza. Oh, so you're just going to be especially difficult, huh? Right there. That's what I'm talking about. One. I think, yeah, you got me. You got me there, don't you? Okay. What I might have to do is actually lift this baby up. See if I can even find out where it is. Where'd you go? Where'd the tree go? There it is. Okay. Yep. I think I'm going to have to get this guy here and lift it up so I can do some work on it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do some pseudo. We're going to do some pseudo stuff here. Okay, let's see. There we go. Yeah. Don't want it too high. Just high enough that I can get in there and do some work on it. But let's back it out here a little bit where it's not right in the brush there. Might be a little easier to see. What do you think? Okay, so let's see. Turn it up like that or turn it down like this. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and you just hold on to that right there. Okay, well thanks so much for stopping in. Toey, thank you so much. I really appreciated you coming in and doing a little bit of work there on number 12. So I hope to see you again sometime later. Talking Toey has left the server. Oh, I guess we're going to have to do this from over here, huh? Alright, you want to be that way? Be that way. Yeah, right about there. There, see that kind of dropped down right nice like that. Oh, okay, so you have to cut that. Needs a little work. Yeah, we didn't knock that off at all, huh? Alright, so. Whoa, whoa, oh, the thing just went into auto reverse. Right while I'm, stop it. Look at that. Man, can be annoying at times, alright. Alright, close enough. Not gonna let me have it, huh? Not gonna do it. Not gonna let it happen. Man, this just goes every which way, doesn't it? This old tree. This old tree. Like this old house. So which is straight through and which is not? But I don't want that one. What I want is this one over here. Not gonna let me have it, huh? Yeah, see, it goes every which way anyway. There, I had it. Stop 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 it. Thank you. Right there. Yeah, that brought it down a little bit, didn't it? A little bit closer to the ground there. Right there. Let's try that one. There we go. Yeah, it's a little too high. I think I'll have to bring it down some. Alright. But we're doing pretty good with this. Look at all this stuff. Oh, this started to, that means that there's some stuff, since this thing popped a little bit, that means that there's, some fertilizing needs to be done now. Oh, I was just there. Missed it by that much. There we go. So. And oh, this field needs to be harvested now. And that field needs to be harvested now. And I don't even think that field has been planted yet. So, missed that. Missed that on this one. I thought that one had been planted yet. It has not been planted yet. Okay. Gonna be that way, are we? So first things first. Let's get in this guy here. Oh, it looks like I got some fields need some harvesting. Gonna need some harvesting, oh harvesting. I got fields that need harvesting. Are you ready for some fertilization? Let's see. Yes, yes you are. Okay. Now one of you guys needs to get the seeder, the sower, the whatchamajigger. This guy right here. Now, what air we be a planting here? Stop it. Stop it. Canola? No. Oh, what I'd like to do is plant some sunflowers here, but we don't have a sunflower planter right now, so let's go with some more soybeans, I think. Okay, you are going now. And We can put you on another field to start fertilizing another field here. Look at that crazy fertilizer over there. Where's he going? What are you doing? What are you fertilizing grass for? You whack job? It's ridiculous. He got way up past the fence there and he couldn't figure out what to do after that. He did. He's like, he turned around, he got up into the fence over there some way or another. What the heck are you doing now? Stop it. There's plenty to be fertilized there. Fertilize it. These are the weirdest fields ever. Okay, except for that piece right there. Okay. So yeah, he's like, he ran up on the thing there. What is this? We can't do this? Okay, I guess we can. See, look, right there. He did that and he ran up on the field there for no good reason. What a maroon. And why are you stopping here? There's no reason to stop here. So yeah, so I have some problems with these fields now, even more so. Looking at this stuff here, it's like, come on, man. You go part way down the field and then you stop for no good reason. Okay, so what are you going to do now? You're going to come back on that piece over there, you think. You're thinking about it. Right after you run through the building. That's pretty interesting. It ran right through the building. So, might be just one of the problems that this thing's having. And, yep, and we're done, because, you know, I was going to start this part of the field, but, no, we're done. This is the same problem that we had. We didn't have nearly as much problem with the plowing and the planting, but pretty darn close. See, and now he's done. No, you're not. And that's why we have to buy fertilizer and put it in here, and put it in these things, as well as seed or anything else, because these guys just don't do the job. Not on these maps. So far, I don't know about the Chillington map, though. I haven't really had much experience on the Chillington map to see if it does, you know, screws up like this. Let's see, are we getting it over there far enough? Looks like it. So we'll see if that'll make one up and back, and that'll probably fail after that. So, he's doing pretty good. I'm okay with that. And you didn't even get to... No sooner did I leave you than you stopped. You son of a gun. You think you're done now? No, you're not. This is the problem it had before too. It wasn't even doing this field proper, and it would just run into the next field. Yeah, you know what? No, you're not done. I'll tell you when you're done. Okay, let's see. Maybe you think that it's totally fertilized already. Yeah, I think 4 is fertilized to the maximum anyway, so that's kind of useless right now, isn't it? Who's fertilizing 7? No, we're planting 7, but... Oh yeah, yeah, that's planting and fertilizing. Okay, so we don't really need this guy over here. Anywhere. We don't need this guy anywhere. Never mind. You can just sit in there then. And that's what I want, right there. Oh, every time. I don't know why you have to change. I did not change. And there, see, change back to the thing again. Stop it. Change the focus. Change the focus. There it goes. And change the focus again. Change the focus again. We got to change the focus again. Oh, you won't back up anymore, huh? You just there's a tree there. I'll be right back. Got too much equipment. There we go. Okay. I think I just heard some more ice go shifting off the roof. Yeah, tomorrow promises to be really nice too. So, except well, temperature-wise, other than that, it's going to be raining all day. But I think I can live with that. Pretty sure that's field 9 there. Yeah, that's still field 9 there. Well, just let them get started somewhere and try to do the best they can. And this guy here, and I have no idea what those two are pulling up. So right now, there's no right this minute. I'm just going to have to get a tipper out to one of them sooner or later. Always turning the steering wheel the wrong way. Man. Stop. It doesn't want to stop. I just want to go backwards. Really? And now you're not going to let me hook up at all, are you? No, because you went way too far over. Pushed him over. Stop it. There it is. Get it, get it. Alright, got it. I didn't realize that they had some extra space over to the side like that too, that everything could slip into. But there it is. There it is. So, let's see. What do we got in these fields? We've got growth. We got, let's see, in 7, 8, and 9. 7, which is being planted all soy. So that's good. Oh, 11's got soy too. I wonder if that's anywhere near harvestable. Not yet. Cool. Okay, so good. So we're doing pretty good right here. We won't come all the way up, will he? Alright. That's okay, we'll fix that later on. Okay, now you just give me what you're getting as it comes, right? Okay. Very interesting. See, it came up in there and then it decided to turn around. So it said, that was not my job. And look what he did over here. You whack job. Alright, first go ahead and unload. Oh, you're not even running. Okay. I gotta move you around anyway, one way or another, so. Because you think you're done. Went down and did the corner and think you are done. I think we need to do a little bit of shaping up here a little bit. Need some turning room. Got to outline these fields for these guys so they know what their limits are. Kind of. Alright, so this is what we're doing now. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. What I meant to do was that. So not a whole lot to talk about today. It was just too cold to go out and do anything. Oh, I did have a wonderful time with my phone service since last Thursday. I had Cricket phone service for about 2 years. And all of a sudden, a few days ago, last Thursday, just stopped working on 2 phones. So I got on the phone, talked to these people. Well, first I got on the internet, got on the website and checked to see what was going on. Thought, well, maybe, what happened if the credit card date changed or something like that, and need to update that. So check that out. That wasn't a problem. And then thought, well, maybe something happened to the settings, like an update or something like that. So I checked all the settings, which they post, on their website. So you can just go right after and you can see what the settings are and do that. And all those settings seemed alright. So then I wound up calling them up. So the first thing I had to do was go through all the settings. After I give all sorts of approvals, what's your name, where are you at, how old are you, when were you born, what's your social security number, how long have you lived in the U.S., I don't know, just they just keep on going with these questions, these security questions. What's the answer to, what's your favorite popsicle or something. So I got that done. Now I'm talking to, it's okay if we look at your stuff, they got this whole legal thing they got to deal with, so yeah, you can look at my stuff, how you going to tell me what the heck it is. So they go out and they look at my stuff. Oh, and then they started digging through, well, the signal looks good, let's go ahead and reset this, let's reset your phone, let's restart your phone, let's check the settings again. Oh, well, I think there was, they did an update, there was an update that happened. And so it's no longer supporting 2G phones. Well, I don't have a 2G phone, I got a 4G phone. Oh, well, it might interpret some 4G phones as 2G phones, so here's a number, maybe you call this up, and, they might be able to help you out there, oh, okay, alright, so get that number, call that number up. It's got an automated answering thing, right? The automated answering thing is, your phone is not a 2G phone. That's it. There's nobody on the line. It doesn't ask any questions. It's just dial it up. Your phone is not a 2G phone. Well, I'm using another phone anyway, So, well, put in the number of your phone. So I type in the number of the phone that's actually the problem. Because I'm using a phone, I'm using a voice over IP phone to call them because my cell phones aren't working. Okay. So now I get, oh, well, that phone's that's not a 2G phone. Okay, well, great. Let me call them back again. So now I call them back again. So now I'm going through the same rigmarole. Here's all the security information, yada, yada. This is the problem. Get put on hold 2 or 3 times, only for them to tell me, oh, well, we don't know. You're going to have to go to one of our service centers that's close by. All right, I'll go to a service center that's close by. Next day. Next day, I go to a service center. Go to the service center, and they can't figure out what's going on. Of course, we had to go through the settings again for like the 5th time. And the person there can't figure out what it is, so they wind up calling a professional, okay, who goes through the settings again. It's just freaking ridiculous. Because we've done this 8 times already. Haven't we done this enough? So then when they're opening up, trying to look at it and swap out, their test SIM, which doesn't work either, which is not surprising to me because it's standard troubleshooting, okay? If 2 systems exactly alike on a network fail at exactly the same time, then it's probably not one of the systems, okay? In this case, a cellular phone. So, but I mean, same thing with computers. You know, if you got more than one system is failing on a network, then with exactly the same problem at exactly the same time, then it's probably not one of the systems. This is troubleshooting 101, but nobody seems to be able to figure this out. So anyway, yeah, I guess this is rant time, right? So, so anyway, then, you know, as they're opening up and doing this test, they noticed, you know, there's little labels inside the phones there that are white, and they are set or defined to turn red when they are wet. So the labels inside, one on battery and one inside the phone on each of these, is pink. So now they're telling me, oh, well, these have been in water. It's ruined the wireless antenna on this. I said, you're out of your mind. You've never been wet. Oh, well, you know, it's just pink, so it's being wet. So there's no way. You know, tell me how it could have how possibly could have gotten wet without my knowing. Oh, well, all I can tell you is it was wet and it's ruined now. You're going to have to go and have the phone repaired. You're out of your mind. So, you know, these were old Verizon phones, and I had kept the old Verizon SIMs. So when I got back home, after a while, you know, pondering this over, because this was on Sunday. There's nobody I'm going to anyway, you know, that's open on a Sunday for me to get my phone fixed, if indeed that's the problem. Which actually worked out to my advantage, because I probably would have gone somewhere and had them start working on repairing a phone that doesn't need, as it turns out, did not need any repairing. So I took the Verizon SIM, again, troubleshooting 101, you've got another SIM. And I plugged the SIM in, connected right up to a cellular. Of course, I can't use it because I don't have an account, right? But it told me that, it let me know that the problem is not the phone, the problem is, of course, the Cricket SIMs. Well, also, in doing a little research there, you know, come to find out that this discoloration that occurs when it's wet can also occur over a period of time just from standard humidity, or, you know, if you do a workout and you perspire and you have your phone in your pocket or your jumpsuit or whatever it is, it can actually turn that pink or even red. So another, you know, thing that is not true, but they're holding up against me, saying, oh yeah, that's a problem. Oh look, this hasn't completely that's not completely harvestable over there yet. Well, that's okay. Hopefully by the time we get through some of this, I can speed up a little bit and recapture that before I recultivate it. Anyway, okay, so come to find out, so that's a fantasy, all right? Not true. The SIM is it's not the phone problem. Not true. What was the other thing there? There was something else. I can't remember. There's something else that came out. It's not true, basically. So, but with the Cricket SIMs, it went. Oh, I know what it was. I went out to the website again. I was digging around, you know, and jumped over to phone supported. They're no longer. My phone is no longer on the list of supported phones. But nobody in any of the help desk, any of the professionals, nobody knows this. But it's on the website. Pow! So I'm thinking, okay, well, their update obviously forced us out of being able to use this anymore on this one. I have a Samsung S3, so a smartphone, okay? So, went down to Walmart, you know, I say make a long story short, but too late, okay? So, so I go down to Walmart, and after doing some research on the internet, Straight Talk, which is almost as inexpensive as Cricket, but here's the key: it works. So I got Straight Talk hooked up on both my phones, and now I have my phone service back. After what? 5 days of being without any phone service. So I'm really annoyed with that. But they didn't, no warning, no nothing, just, yeah, you're done. They're not important enough to us. So I'm paying what? Paying $20 a month extra now to have something that actually works. Which I guess is better than paying, you know, $70 a month for something that doesn't work now. But, you know, as long as it worked, Cricket was fine. I didn't have a problem with it. But boy, try to find anybody who knows anything. Anytime I've ever called, it's only been a couple of times I've had to call them on stuff. Anytime I've ever called to talk to anybody at Cricket, nobody has a clue. Nobody knows what's going on, or how to fix a problem, or how to troubleshoot a problem. I don't even know why they got people working there to answer the phones. You get just as much done by not having a number, by not being able to call anybody. And it's all a farce. So anyway, I guess the point of this is, if you have a problem with Cricket, don't waste your time, move on. Otherwise, it's not too bad. If you can get it without any problems, it's not a bad buy. But we at one point had some problems with, and probably for the newer phones, you know, it may be a lot better too, so, because they're keeping up to the latest technology and maybe not holding back. What do they got? They got the S7 out now. We're still holding on to an S3. I'm not buying a new phone if I don't have to. And I figure an extra $20 a month, as opposed to spending a minimum of a couple of $100 to get new phones, plus having to pay the extra $20 a month, or actually plus still having to pay $70 a month. I guess I got a new phone. I don't know what Cricket would charge me for a phone replacement. Certainly I couldn't get the S7 for that for $100 a piece. I think actually it was like $400, $300 or $400 for those. So I figured, you know, I don't need to have the newest phone. I don't need to have the newest anything. So that was just one of the fun things I was dealing with. Since the new year. But not nearly as bad as, you know, somebody I know had an issue where I guess there was some police action occurring around where they lived in the middle of the night. I guess some mob or something, whatever, I don't know. The cops were chasing somebody. And apparently I guess they got out and they were running through yards or something, and so and the police or somebody, I guess, went through their backyard, and after they had been through, they left the gate open, and these people had some puppies. And so this morning it was like, oh no, where's our puppies? So they got on Facebook and stuff, you know, local community, and put out all the warrants on it. Hey, you know, our puppies are gone. Everybody help. And Animal Control had picked them up, and Animal Control in that area was looking on Facebook for stuff like that and found them and contacted them and said, we got your puppies right here. And they were so well behaved, we let them sit in the front seat with us when we picked them up. So they're getting their puppies back. But you know, the comment was, maybe they should be the police because they do a better job. Okay. All right. Thank you for nothing here, buddy. What? Oh, you're full. Wow. And right at this point, too. So that's what's throwing me off. At a point that you decided that you would stop anyway. Alrighty. That's probably why the one in the other field has stopped too. I was sitting here just belly aching. And you're off. Are you still alive? You are still alive. Alright. We're probably going to pretty much fill this guy up too. I could use a bigger tipper. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll go drop this off, and there's a bigger tipper over there I can pick up. But I don't think this guy's doing much more here without my assistance. Anyway. You're gonna do like what, 2 inches and then stop, right? Yeah. Maybe not. We'll see. Are we stopped here because of a telephone? Don't tell me we're stopped here because of a telephone pole. Tell me we're stopped here because you're full. You're stopped because of a telephone pole. You just happen to hit that telephone pole just right, huh? All right. I got a little bit of room here. Maybe you can give me some of what you got. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. And yeah, see, he did. He stopped up there because he said that's enough for me. So I'll have to micromanage a little bit here. Well, I don't know if my, I don't know if the silos are full here yet. And I gotta make sure I tip out the side on this guy too here. So let's see what we got. Tipping, tipping, tipping. Let's tip out the side. Okay, out the side. Out the side. Oh, I thought it was already out the side. Oh, you can only do back or green door. Really? Well, that's annoying. Okay. Well, let's try the back. We'll try the back first. But we won't let them go all the way. Because there was a problem with that before. Toei had a lot of fun with that on one of these when it went all the way. So if that lifts up all the way, then it does something really strange. Oh, there we go. So if we do it part at a time like that, though, it won't go up all the way and letting the grain out. So that's cool. We got a bigger tractor trailer over here, a bigger tipper over here. This guy right here. That we can use for this, and this will also, I believe, tip to the side too. Kind of cut, and now helper J is blocked. Whoever helper J is, I can figure that out. Oh, they're all up there, aren't they? Good old helper J. Good old no help helper J. Pretty close, pretty close. I think that's gonna do it. Alrighty. back over to this guy over here. We'll try and clean up that field. Boy, I feel like I'm crouching. I'm so low to the ground here. And are you still running? Is that what you're telling me? Alrighty. This has got enough power that can make it up this hill without much problem. Oh no, massive wage payment. Like 2,000 for these guys. Okay, where else do we need to do some cleanup around here? Looking good over there. Looking good up there. Here we go. Do some cleanup over here. So what do we got? We're Tuesday night. Just, my goodness, the time has been flying here. I can't believe it's almost 2.5 hours of the 3 hours that I've been up here doing this. They do keep me busy running back and forth like this. With all the little details in there, there's so much else that has to be done on this big old farm. I think Thursday I may try one of the new farm stuff. And we'll call this a done thing for now, until we can get some more people in to do some multiplayer. Honestly, I'd rather just be playing, if there's not going to be any multiplayer, I'd rather just be playing my own farm. So maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll just get back into playing my own, start me a new farm, and just be a single player on that. I'll stream some of that for a while. Like, what if you gave a party and nobody came? You'd have to eat all the ice cream yourself. That's what. Tough stuff, huh? Well, if you're just lurking about there and you haven't pressed that follow button, please do that. Let me just give a shout out to Donna FS17, who apparently followed while I was offline. Thank you, Donna, so much. Appreciate that. And too bad you didn't get a chance to stop in tonight. But I know that you're probably watching some other streams there that you have more fun with, so that's all right too. I know that I'm up against quite a bit of competition on nights. People who've been doing this a little bit longer, who may have some more interesting things that they're sharing, especially when it comes to doing new mods or new maps and stuff that either they've created or somebody else has created, so you know, a little bit more exploring with that, so that's fine. I don't have a whole lot of time to be able to, I follow a few people, but I don't have a whole lot of time to be able to get out there sometime and actually be on the streams. I'd like to spend more time watching other people's streams too. I think we need some smaller farms though, because these huge farms, they just take up too much effort, and especially being so irregular like this, you know, you've got to do all this manually, and manually takes up a lot more of your time. If you can throw some helpers on it, and have the helpers manage that, that's so much better. Because you can, it's just like having a bunch of multiplayers at that point. But if you got to come back and micromanage everything, you might as well be doing it yourself anyway, and half of it you got to do yourself anyway, because even micromanaging it, they still don't get it. I think we can do this here like this. There we go. But that's one great thing about soybeans and canola and sunflower is that they don't fill up the harvesters very quickly. So you can run the harvester quite a bit longer. Without having to come on, there we go. Oh man, okay. Thought I was going to be able to thread the needle, so to speak, but it didn't quite get it. So, all right, not quite. Couldn't quite make that turn. One of the disadvantages of having your steering at the back end of the equipment and I've also been adding to my playlist on YouTube for some, I call it truck driving music, but it could be plowing music too. The only thing is, if I do that, then I have issues on YouTube with copyright infringement. So I may be changing what I'm doing here a little bit. I know some people are talking about they prefer watching when it's not compressed, but you know, here's a term that they use for that, but speeded up anyway, speeded up version. The thing is that with speeding up, you don't get any of the advantage of hearing the chatter that's going on. Of course, it was just me, that's one thing, but you know, in these multiplayer games, then we're using either Discord or we're using Team Player to get everybody in. So a lot of times we have everybody is talking, and there's not nearly as much chat going on. Getting anywhere near. We still got a whole bunch more of this here. I'll speed this up just a little bit. See if that other will pop anytime soon, but if it does, it means I'll probably get something else that pops too. Did it just pop? I saw, oh, maybe it's just the horizon there. Yeah, it was just the horizon. Just the graphics on the horizon, okay. I thought that'd be a little soon for it to, for all the crops to suddenly go into the next phase. Doing pretty good here. A little wage payment for somebody. I know I got a fertilizer spreader out here somewhere that's just sitting there doing nothing because he probably got to a point and said, oh well, that's all I'm doing here. Get over here and get this little piece right here. Up here and get this little piece right here. Alright. We're moving now. We are doing stuff. Now let's see, you were doing a kind of a angle here, so let's see if we can do that. I imagine you were getting out in the road here to get this thing straightened out, weren't you? Well, maybe not. Maybe you weren't going that far out, considering what I had to pick up there. And speaking of which, I should probably just go ahead and run the edge here so you will have some of that. Oh, great demand at biogas for corn. Wish I had some corn. We'll have to see if that's even worth my time. Because on one of the other maps, Goldcrest, as a matter of fact, there was a lot of it wasn't even worth my time. It was actually, did we just have a... Oh, look, see, there's a lot of it right there. Just change the time. Let me go ahead and save that since we got a biogas, huh? Let's see. How much? Is that it right there? 802. Well, geez, considering there's only a couple places to sell this stuff anyway. Really? This is the only place I can sell these is biogas and wind stores. Well, isn't that terrible? And what I just sell at wind stores? Potatoes. Nothing, huh? Yeah, not a great place here. Wood chips at the biomass heating, not much for that at all. And really cheap. This is a really cheap map here. I gotta say that much for it. So 802 isn't bad for corn. I only got 5,575 for the corn. I suppose I could go ahead and sell it, since there's not much else I can do with it. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not really anxious to go out and sell it, period. Let's see if we do a hire here. See if I can get ahead of this guy here. He's getting pretty full too, isn't he? Yeah. I meant to jump out and run. A lot of things to go through here. If somebody thinks they've completed their task, oh well, while I'm here, this is the guy doing the... trying to do some fertilizing. How did he do? It looks like, he actually looks like he did pretty good, actually. Oh, we got field 7 over here is only partly cultivated. But I sped things up and forgot that there was something else out there that needed work. Now, it looks to me like these guys could do some more over here. Let's see. Do you think you can do some more there? Certainly do look like it, don't you? It's really hard to tell sometimes. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Need to find somebody over here that has a planter that didn't get everything planted. Where did you go? And you could use some fertilization now too, couldn't you? I know you're over here. Oh, there you are, way over in the... Is that you way over there? Really? No, that's the forestry equipment. Where's the planter? Oh, there you are. Am I paying for you to be sitting in there doing nothing? Why is the engine running? Oh, man. So how long have you been sitting there? Long enough, he said. Well, I don't know if I want to do these other patches here now. Yeah, because we're basically plowing under what's already been done, huh? Wrong way again. Okay. Let's get this straight, buddy. All right. Yeah, we'll try and get the rest of this done here, then. And you're right in the middle of that. One place to be. And you think you're done again. And what in the world is this guy doing out in the middle of the field here? And what do you think you're going to shave there? Oh, okay. Has a full grain tag. Oh, well. Perfect time to get a full grain tank in, isn't it? If you got a full grain tank, just leave it out there. You know, they did in 15, they get a full grain tank and they just put it out there and leave it out there until somebody showed up. Now they won't even put it out until you show up. And what are we doing over here? Do we think we're done? No. We just ran into something. again. They don't put any kind of spacing at the edges of these fields either for you to be able to properly do that. What do you call that? Some kind of a zone. I can't think of what the zone is called. All you farmers out there know what that is. You can tell me. It's not a secret. You can tell me. It's okay. So this is what I'm doing tonight, is cleaning up the fields. One of the reasons why I haven't had that on either is because I've been getting some feedback from some that even that is copyrighted music. And you know the intro music where you're in the opening menu and everything, that is copyrighted music too, supposedly. But I put in I contested that on YouTube. We're going to see if what that is, and they still haven't gotten back yet. So we'll see what that is before too long. This is weird plot of land here, the way some of it came up at certain points and some of it didn't. But I understand it when you're doing planting like the way that we've had to on some of this, or the way that we wind up doing it. There's so many things to do, you can only do part of it one time, and then when it comes back to things like, you know, the fertilization, it's really hard to see some of the fertilization, what is fertilized, when, and not. You probably saw the map earlier with how patchwork it was. And simply because the way that this is, the way the growth is depicted on this, you can't tell. It is just not easy to tell that it has been fertilized or has not been fertilized in certain areas. And because the hires don't even know, as it turns out, because they do odd things, you can't depend upon the hires anymore to kind of, you know, set your guidelines like you can in some of the ones, especially the ones with totally square fields that are at 90. That are at 90, 270, 360, and 0, 90, yeah, 180 and 270 degrees and 360 degrees along your edges. So you never really know, because once it starts getting green, once the growth starts occurring, you can't tell whether or not that needs to be fertilized. It's one of the things I have an issue with. One of the details I have an issue with. Are these fields all ready to harvest as well? Sure looks like it, doesn't it? But I don't think so. They almost look like they are, but they still look a little green to me, so, oops, back it up. Nope, it says 2 and 4 are ready to harvest, and 11 is ready to harvest? Oh my goodness, okay. So what do we have on, well 11 is still soy, so we can get down there and do some soy harvesting there with one of these guys at least. And this is canola. Haha, canola. Okay, well, then I should be planting canola on something else too. So. Was that canola over on the little field too? I thought I was doing corn over there. I think I wanted to do corn and I forgot and wound up doing canola. Well, that's life in the big city, yep. And field 3 over there is canola as well. But, I don't own field 3. And it looks like it's withering. Can I do this? What if I do that? Just off a little bit, huh? Okay, well, you go ahead and be off a little bit then. And you think you pretty much finished up there. Okay, so Yes, it is. I wonder when that happened. All right, so let me repeat. Thanks so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. I noticed that you follow it too. Thank you for that. And I have noticed that you've been out on grabbies and talking tohies in the past. So yeah, that happened at one point when I sneezed earlier, and I guess I never got it turned back on. I wonder how long I've been running like that. Thanks for pointing it out. How are you doing? Apparently, I'm not doing as well as I thought I was. I may need to get me a little something to pep me up. I hope that's better now. Yeah, I was just talking about how this is such a big map. Yeah, she was on at the beginning about 7:30 somewhere in there for a little while, and then she had to leave. Yeah, she was doing this field just to the left of me here, which has potatoes on it and everything. So she was doing some potato stuff, potato eating. But she couldn't stick around too long. She had to go. This is actually a multiplayer game here too. Didn't have much of anybody show up for that except Talking Tohy tonight. Of course, you know, a lot of the people that I have following too are, well, a few of the people that I have following are from Europe too, and this is way too late for them. Got a guy from Belgium, somebody else from Denmark, I think, and a few others from that area. So by the time I start streaming, it's after midnight for them. And then there's a couple others that are have a friend up in South Dakota. He spends a lot of time on my site, so I really expect to see him because he likes to do a lot of multiplayer. And we got and somebody else out of Wisconsin here, I think it was the other day, and he was here. And then we got Mother in a Jar. You might be familiar with Mother in a Jar, who's mostly just lurking, or was just lurking. I don't think he is now, because he was playing some of his own games too. But he's on Xbox or whatever. And I don't know. Are you on Xbox? Are you on PC or what? You on a console or PC? I'm thinking you're on a PC. And I'm guessing you're out in the Midwest somewhere too, though I'm not sure and don't remember why I think that. Probably something that was mentioned in Gabby. Oh, okay. Took a break before New Year's, and you're on PC. Okay. So is that a new map that he's been working on, or you're in Idaho? Okay, all right. Well, you're in the potato state right there, so you would have had fun watching Tohy picking up potatoes, doing the tater run. Yeah, I got a hire out there somewhere who thinks he's done. So I was just talking about how these fields are Coldborough fields, you know, and some of these European fields, the way that they're set up, the hires just go nuts. They don't know what to do half the time. It's kind of frustrating because you get somebody started and you got to micromanage them, and you might as well just do it yourself half the time as micromanage them. But there's so much to do. I picked up, you know, I was out on the internet, and because I watch Grabby's stream sometimes too when I can. I don't get to watch too many streams, but I try to always, you know, make sure I visit Tohy's stream. And but I picked up it's Stevie's. I think it's his latest Gold Crest map, So I've got that out there, but I haven't put it up yet. I haven't played it yet. And now they got the two new maps out here, you know, for this. What is it, the Bilcrest or whatever, and the new one, the Aberdeen or something, which look pretty neat. The Aberdeen looks really huge, and I'm not sure about the other one. Not sure what's going on with the other one there. And this field is great because it's got like all these telephone poles and trees in it. So it's kind of hard to let a guy loose in here, let a hire loose in here. But now that I got this outlined, I might be able to do this. Let's see. I'm going to try and give him a little, let's see which way he wants to go. Oh, right for the tree. Okay, he's going to go right for the tree. Let's see if we can fix that a little bit. Maybe I can move him over a little bit and he can at least cover part of the field before I have to come back in and that's not what I want to do. Wrong button. That's how many times do you hear that? So I guess I'm just about ready to finish the stream here. Oh, you're making a map too? But messed up the fields, repaired them, but need to add the fabric strip. That's neat. I tell you, I wish I, you know, I've had some experience with scripting various things. And I imagine you're talking about the LUA script here, which I'm not as familiar with, but I know of it. And it's not, doesn't seem that, I mean, there's not that many commands to it, so, as far as the structure is concerned. So what do you do then that you are familiar with some of this programming, I presume? Oh, look, I'm in auto reverse. Okay. I have the same problem that Tohi has with these things, with this controller, because I have the same controller she has, same type of controller. Making a board, you know, I was looking at trying to port over the Westbridge map, and I did a quick and dirty, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I did a quick and dirty and brought it over into 17, and I got all the buildings and the trees and the bushes and all that stuff, but none of the oh, come on, you can do better than that. But none of the paths, roads, grass, any of that stuff. Oh, okay, well, don't say only, because that really is a pretty important position. So shouldn't play that down too much. But yeah, I mean, you know, obviously you got something going for you there too. If you can do that. That's what I need. I need to, you know, be talking to smarter people there. And, you know, I did ask Grabby, I've asked Grabby a couple of questions when I've been out there sometimes. He's really good at answering some of those questions. And I try to pay attention. And I know some of the guys like this, one guy from Belgium is actually, what is it, four Belgium modding, I think is what his name is. Do I have him up here right now? I think I've gotten a number of followers that he's no longer in the top 10. So, from Belgium modding is his name. And he apparently, you know, has worked with some other their friends, and they do modding. They put mods out there. And then another guy I was talking to, this guy I'm talking to out of South Dakota, he does some modding with some friends, and they actually, what they do, I thought it was kind of interesting, is they take their mods, they perfect them, and they make sure they work good. They submit them to, I forget who they submit, I think it's like FS17 or something, I forget. But they submit them, and being of good quality, they wind up giving them out. Tore down his studio? Really? Oh, I didn't realize Obama was having a farewell speech tonight. So he tore down his studio. So what, he's just rebuilding it from scratch, I guess, or something? Or kind of rebuilding it, I wouldn't say from scratch exactly. I know he's going to keep a lot of the equipment he has, but just reorganizing. Oh, you filled up pretty fast there, buddy, while I was talking, didn't you? Okay. Let's see who else is doing nothing right now. Okay. Got a lot of things not going on. So I guess he's not doing much in the way of streaming yet either, huh? Reorganizing, yeah. He's not doing much in the way of streaming either, I guess. It is so hard to tell whether they have or have not fertilized on some of these fields. But I'm saying definitely did not finish fertilizing here. Try and give him a little bit of a start. Let's see if he'll just do some of it anyway. And what are we doing here? And you're also full, so I need a tipper. And you just decided you're not going anywhere for whatever unknown reason. Would you like to continue, please? Okay, thank you. What do we got here? We've got soy. We've got soy. We got to get down the soy field and pick that up. So yeah, just, you know, having fun, playing around here. We've got way too many things going on this map. These outrageously huge fields that are oddly organized. So, have you done much multiplayer on Grabby's maps then with him? Oops, that must have been a fence there, a post there, right? Yeah, a couple of fence posts. I think I'm going to have to get around to pulling a computer out and turning it into a streaming, so I have a dual computer set up, you know, one for playing and one for streaming. We'll see how that works out. I was talking to Toei. I think, like I said, I got the same type of controller that she has. And I think I found a pretty good deal out there, you know, to replace these things with something that doesn't give us the same type of headache that each of us had had. Look at that, 58 minutes and 10 seconds, right down to the second. Well, you know, if you subscribe, if you go out and follow me on Twitter, then, you know, you'll get at least a tweet when I'm up. I think, though, a lot of times I'm competing with with a lot of other people, too, you know, like Gunning Gamers and Grabby and some of the others with the time slots that I have. So, I'm sure that in some of those circles I'm not going to be getting the biggest share there, but that's all right. I'm kind of playing for fun anyway. I'm going to go and unload the bucket. Ooh, you know what? I think I'll just sell this. And this is kind of a scratch map anyway, because, you know, I'm just I got the money tool on there, so this is all the cheats for multiplayer stuff. So it's not nearly as much. Helper G is now suddenly blocked. I wonder which one is Helper G. Because they can constantly change their names. It's an alias. Yeah. No, I was Helper G. Now I'm, yeah, Helper A. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's a ticket. So how long have you been playing, Don? I don't know that. There we go, into auto reverse. Let it go, let it go. Yeah, exactly, sir. Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, but these controllers, man, they just cost so much. That's a lot. I'm not spending $700 or $1,000 on a controller. Oh, that's pretty good money, $62,000. So, and that's the name of that tune. Oh, really? Okay. Just this past June or a year ago June? So 2014 or 2015? I mean 2015 or 2016? Yeah. So I guess that would have been just before 2017 came out. I keep finding them posts all right. I don't want to be here anyway. Yeah, it was still new to when 17 came out. So I guess yeah, just this past June or July. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I just I started about the same time talking Tohi. We both got into some of this about the same time, which was I forget exactly, but something like October of 2015, something like that. August, September, October, somewhere in there. Whoa. Okay, Serpentine. Where am I going? So that's got into 2015. So managed to get about a year on Farming Simulator 2015 before 2017 came out. So that was fun. And I still like 2015, but I haven't been in it really since I've been playing 2017. There's some things I like about 2017 that we didn't have in 2015, but there's still some things about 2015 that I like. One of them is just the pipe on these on the hires. In 15, you probably know this. The pipe would come out when they were 80% full, and so you could see far off. Oh yeah, he's ready to be unloaded. But here they won't even put the pipe out until you're there, even if they're full. So little things like that are kind of, I think, kind of annoying. From time to time. But I do like the added crops. Matter of fact, they got the oat and what was the other one that came out too? I haven't even started planting that. I don't even know if we can plant that. I don't think we got anything to plant that. They're there, but I don't think I have anything to plant them. We go out and take a look right here. We got, did they go away? Maybe it's only on one of the maps then. It must be on just, but this is the only map I've been playing. And there was oats and something on the next page. I wonder if that was when I was playing on Tohi's map on the other one. Now I'm going to have to go out and find where that's at. I thought that was an update to 2017 that gave us 2 more crops there. But apparently, I was wrong. That's not the answer. I don't know what to tell you about that, but that's not the right answer. I'm thinking he's not done doing what he needs to do on 8. And I don't know what we got going on out here on 6. So, I'm going to have to go out and take a look at, get lost with all these things. So many maps. So much map. I know what you're doing there. Somebody bought that. They bought that big piece of equipment there with that huge log claw on it because they wanted to cut one tree out of the middle of a farm field. And so they cut it out and then they just took it and put it someplace. So what, like $200,000 to move a tree. And that's all it's been used for. Like, come on, man. But that's kind of what this map is all about. Are these taters? That's what I was doing here. That's what this is. This is the tater field. Okay. Another tater field. So let's go ahead and try and finish this off. I don't know why these guys can't figure this out for themselves. They've hardly done any of this field, actually. Yeah, and whether we're talking planting here, or fertilizing, or even harvesting, see, look at that. He's not even up to the end. He's decided he's done. This field in particular, I found this one to be particularly difficult here. They just refuse to do the whole field. I have to keep catching him, micromanagement, and there he's going to stop again. He thinks he's done, but he's not. Now he's hired again. Okay. So, but he's going to stop early here. Okay. No. Let's go ahead and finish this off. I tell you, it's cheap labor. Cheap labor is not working out for me. And the thing is, so the whole field really never quite gets properly fertilized. You should have seen the patchwork on the one before. And the same, I wound up speeding it up to get one of the other crops finished, because only half the field was actually done. And the process wound up with that over there. So there's patches that aren't even done, which are those little triangles over in the far end, and half the field that had not yet been planted, yeah, that I had to go back and plant after the fact. So that's going to be a weird harvest over there. I hate that. I'm telling you, I hate that a whole lot. So just deal with it. Just deal with it. It's just a game, right? Just a game. So it is real hard to tell here, though. And so I got to get this overhead view here so I can try to see what is done and what is not done. Like right there. There we go. There's some stuff that's not done. And that's why I have to go in and fill up with fertilizer, you know, so I can do some of this manually and try to make sure it gets done. But I have no idea what he has done at this, what has been done. I could try to look in the overhead, but it doesn't give you as good a view as you would like to see. Let's see here, fertilization. So yeah, see, this is where I'm at right now, and that's what's actually been fertilized. So I guess this got fertilized, and then we had a cycle. Now I'm trying to finish this off, the second. So this has got the third. It's all piggly wiggly. It's all, and that part over there that I just finished doing just a minute ago to try and get that done. So I guess this in the center is pretty much done here. I don't need to be here, but I do need to be over here somewhere, it looks like. Where he decided he just wasn't going to do the whole thing. Yeah, that looks a little dry right there. Okay, so I wish that it was just, you know, a little bit more distinguishable. Is all. It does make it tough. And there's this little spot over here, it looks like. So there it is right there. Not much, but just that much. So now if I go out and take a look at it, now it looks like I completed that all except for that edge up there. So that's okay. Yeah, there's no way to really do it easily here. So I'm about ready to give up on these. I don't know why that comes up green like that. That still thinks there's some over there to harvest too, because there is. Okay. Because that's the canola. So I guess this guy is done for now. We can head back off the field. Head back up to the farm, park this guy. Because he ain't going to be doing any more fertilizing for a little while, I think. So yeah, I think the next time I'm doing a little farming sim, I'm going to do a different map. And well, I've had some participation here. Why is it that something always sounds like it's running? Why is something always running? You should not be running. There it is. Okay. Wow, really? That was interesting. Oh, because he's no longer on higher. Now I'm on auto reverse. Okay, that's what's going on. I thought I somehow put him on higher. Weird. It's just weird. So he was on higher, and he decided that was a good place to stop. That's what I'm talking about. Just weird stuff. So yes, I'm looking forward to seeing some better maps. While these are beautiful maps, there's a lot of problems with them. Okay, let's see if you can higher. You go higher and higher. You gotta higher. Okay, where are you stopped now? Are you stopped over here? I think he is. But I don't think it's because he's full. I think he ran into a tree too. Did you even, how much, do you even have anything in there now? How far did you make it before you stopped? Wow. I just talk to my hires all the time. They just don't listen. Oh, you're pretty full though. You're pretty full. You're just turning around here. And Helper A has completed their task. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you're lying to me. You're lying to me again. Just wanted a coffee break. Oh my goodness, it's already a 10:15. Wow, okay. Well, sorry Donna. My time limit is actually up till 10, so I'm going to have to leave. But I did want to thank you once again for following. I really appreciate it. And glad you had an opportunity to stop by and say hi. So just real quick, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 to 10 p.m. and Saturdays, 1 to 5 p.m., except the last Saturday of the month, I run until about 8 p.m. And you can follow me on Twitter, and I'll tweet out what I'm going to be playing at least a half an hour before I play it anyway. And also you can pop out if you want to. I got a YouTube channel out there too if you want to pop out and see some of the stuff that I have been playing. Not just Farming Simulator 17, but 15 and a couple other things too that I've got out there. I'm going to try to diversify a little bit more. But I've been having so much fun with 17 and stuff, like everybody else, right? Okay. So thanks a lot for stopping in, and I guess I'll little sign off. See y'all on the flip side. So take care.